How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a continuation of a Let's Play series for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Lands of La Mancha. And where we last left off, we were busy. Let's just leave it at that. Check it out. We got all sorts of gardens put into place. We have a new storage rack for our front end loader. I mean, we've got, what do we got here? We got tomatoes, we got strawberries, and we got some lettuce going, and we got warped into the 21st century. If you check back here behind the pig pen, check it out. We got this little radio tower. The telecoms company went ahead and installed this, and guess what? I've got pretty fast signal, pretty fast 5G on my phone now, so I'm pretty happy about that. Certainly won't complain. Yeah, so all in all, we're doing pretty good. Hey, check it out. We still have slurry being produced, 222 liters. Wonder how much manure we got over here. We've got pigs, we got chickens, we got sheep. We are growing. We are making a fully functional farm, 81 liters. So that's kind of an overview of what we did. What are we going to do? Well, we need to really start shoring ourselves up. We need to prepare for winter. We're only like 2 months removed from winter, and contracts are going to start drying up, and things are going to get really, really hard. So what needs to happen is we need to figure out a revenue source for the winter time. And I think we're going to handle that today. I think we're going to buy some land and make a couple of purchases. Hopefully we have enough. But what I'm going to do is we have a contract sitting waiting for us. It's a cultivating contract. We're going to go ahead and run to the store real quick, complete that contract, and then once that contract's complete, we'll start thinking about what we need to do from there. We'll see you when we get there. There's our mighty Valtra. We need to take this Valtra, connect to the weight and the cultivator, and we need to go run up to field 82. Oh, I clipped the front of that cultivator. Okay. And now we are going to go ahead and head out to field 82. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea if I took a look just to make sure. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I know where to go. So it's going to be kind of a ride, but before I cut us out, I'm going to explain what we were doing. So you might have noticed that we're into October 2nd, and our money has gone up. I was doing some contracts in the background. You'll see probably at the beginning of the episode some tiles showing some of the values that were gained. But we did a lot of harvesting and a lot of, well, not as much cultivating. But we were doing several cotton harvests. Anytime we had a cotton harvest, what we ended up having to do was go ahead and... Oops, nope, that's not the way we need to go. That's not the way. I'm doing more talking than paying attention where I'm going. There we go. This is where I need to go. So... we did some cotton harvesting, and the equipment they gave us was the big, was it the case square baler for the cotton fields. Now, because the fields are so small here, we didn't even produce a whole bale. So what would happen is we'd inject partial bales into the field, we'd pick them up and take them down to the sell points. Well, as soon as you put a cotton bale on the sell point, unless you're like Houdini and able to, warp that cotton bale out of the trigger position, you're pretty much selling the whole bale. So we don't have any remnants or any leftovers from the cotton. We just sold everything as a whole, and made a little extra money on top of the basic contract value itself. So it worked out pretty good. We also had some sunflower contracts, and we took the sunflowers to the sell point. Any leftover we put directly into the fuel refinery. Same thing with what was the other one we had? Soybeans. We had several soybeans contracts pop up. Again, any remnants or leftovers that we had left over, we ended up just turning around and selling immediately to the not selling, but dumping off at the fuel refinery. So if we take a look at our fuel refinery just real fast, there, go up here, you can see currently as it stands we have 156 liters of electrical charge. We have 3,181 liters of diesel, 7 liters of methane, 5,271 liters of compost, and over 1,000 liters of pig food. So we're not doing too shabby there at the fuel refinery. We've got some supplies that are getting built up and kind of going along. So our pigs are going to be happy and fed for quite some time, it looks like. And we've got some additional goods to sell. So that's what we were doing in the background, and it should be where we are at the present moment. So my hope is that we're going to have enough money to purchase a small chunk of property. I think it's going to be like $8 to 10 grand for the small chunk I'm kind of eyeballing at the moment. And then after we purchase that, have enough money after that to then purchase a facility that'll help us kind of throughout the winter. And we'll kind of go from that point. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to continue to head out to field, what was it, 82? Yeah, 82. Head out to 82 and we will get to work on this cultivating. See you out there. Well, that's the field over there that we're going to have to go and tend to. So we basically have to come around, go under the bridge, and then, or no, sorry, this is before the bridge. We're going to have to go over a bridge to cross the river and then backtrack to 82. So we are almost there. We're rapidly approaching. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and do this contract real quick. Once we do this contract, we'll be able to really start thinking about the next steps. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and let a worker continue to work on this field. And we are going to do a little shopping. So I'm going to head on back over to, let's see, the river's right here. There's a bridge. Bridge is this way. Yeah, we are going to head to that piece of property I was telling you all about earlier, and we'll see if it's available to purchase. We'll see you over there. Alright, it was quite a hike, but we were able to get there. It's right here in front of us. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get a hold of the contractors, get them to come out, call the bank, put an offer on this piece of property. It's right here next to our fuel refinery and our shipping yard. Yeah, so I'm hoping that this area will work out. I'll cut us back in after I'm done wheeling, dealing, negotiating. Alright, check it out. This is the new facility that we put in. This is a snow melter. Turns snow into water. Super simple. Check it out. So you put in a whole bunch of snow here into this heating coil, and then turns it all into water, goes through a filtering system, and then you can dump out clean fresh water right here. I think this is what's going to help us make it through the winter. We can take water, filter it, bottle it, sell it, and check it out. We can sell it right here at the shipping yard. Now we are down to $14,650. This was a pretty penny. We paid $8 grand for this chunk of property right here, and we paid 65 plus a little bit extra thousand for building the building here. So it's yeah. I think this is going to be a total win, because not only will we be able to supply our one farm chemistry building over at the farm, we'll be able to supply over here, cut behind everything, we'll be able to supply our lumber production. And check it out, we've got a lumber pallet. It's a little loud, I'm going to back up. We have a lumber pallet there, it's ready to go. So I'm pretty excited about this. I'm pretty excited that we're going to be able to you know, make some progress and do what we need to do. But I'm gonna, let's see, cut back to the worker there, and I'm gonna go and relieve them and try and save some money, because hopefully we'll be able to rebound enough money before the winter. This is also hoping that, you know, this region gets a lot of snow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we might open us up a snow plowing business, and you know, plow all the roads in the area, and we'll be able to collect all that snow and put it into our melter. Ooh, I better go slow. Go too fast down these hills, you go and take a header. There we go. Okay. So I will cut us back in once we get to the worker and let them go. We'll see you over there. Okay, let's go ahead and dismiss them. And we will continue the work, because we need to save some money. Oh, yeehaw. Alright, well, I think that we're getting pretty close to done on this. At least I hope, because you know, while I'm thinking of it, so this is the only contract we have at the moment. So what we might end up doing is, after this contract is done, if we don't get any more contracts, I don't know, we might knock off for the day. We might go and just relax at home, say hello to the wife and kids, and you know, just kind of relax. There's not all the animals are taken care of, all the facilities. Actually, that reminds me, I probably could top off some of the facilities. And I'll go through and see what it all looks like before heading back to the wife and kids, just to see if Everything looks okay. Oh, and that reminds me. So, one of the contracts that we had worked on uh, in between episodes and off camera uh, was a sugar beet contract. And when everything was said and done with that contract, we had over 20,000 liters of sugar beet left from that contract. We've got a ton of sugar beets just kind of hanging out. Well, one thing that we can do is, unfortunately, I wanted to get another facility, but it's pretty expensive. It's $125,000 just for this one facility, and it's the sugar beet processing facility where you put in sugar beets and water, and you get out cut sugar beets and stones and slurry. And it's not like the traditional slurry, the byproduct from animals. It's the after you wash the sugar beets and get all the muck and grime off of them from them being buried in the dirt. Um, the slurry is just the dirty water that's left over from that, and then the stones inside the sugar beet. There are stone pits, and those are the remnants of left over after you chop up sugar beets. So it was one of those facilities I would have loved to have gotten, but just the money situation right now, I felt it was more important to get prepared for the winter than it was to have that kind of sugar beet processing. Now, I will say the sugar beet processing would have been nice, and we are going to have to do something about the sugar beets because as it stands right now, we have no use for them. We could use them for our pig food and stuff like that, but pigs don't require a whole lot of sugar beets. They require more grains and other items in their diets, so it wouldn't really make much sense to use it for that. So what I was going to do is I've got to buy a chopper of some kind. I've got to get cut sugar beets, and those cut sugar beets can then be used in the fuel refinery. So we can get yet another process going on that fuel refinery. We've gotten soybeans, sunflower, that reminds me, what other ones are there? We've gotten there we go. Yeah, we've done the methane. We've done canola, sunflower, soybeans. It says soybeans, but it's actually olives. We haven't done sugar cane. We haven't done the olives. I'm wanting to do the cut sugar beet because check it out. You get 350 compost for methane, so you get a pretty decent amount of methane. 150 pig food and 90 fuel per 1,000 liters of cut sugar beet. That's not too shabby. Did we do potatoes too? Yes, that's how this whole thing started, was with potatoes. Yeah. So that's kind of the plan right now, is I think we're going to chop up all those sugar beets and put them into the fuel refinery and just continue to have that thing chug away. And then I think what we'll do after that is, after it's done processing the sugar beets and getting those all, put through the process, I think what we're going to do is then sell the compost and probably just sell the compost for now and maybe transport the pig food back to the farm. Hey, we're done. Nope. Okay, I'll raise that back up. There we go. Alright, well, now we've got to run to the store to collect the contract. We'll see you all over there. Alright, we're going to get up to the front of the shop here. Once we get to the front, we are going to go ahead and collect on the contract, and we're going to buy a bucket for our front loader that'll work as their sugar beet cutter. So, nope, wrong menu. Nope, that was the right menu. Okay, so we've got the contract collected, so that helped out a bit. Now we need to... Nope. Front loader tools. Oh man, 15.5. 15.5. Is there any? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. It's 15.5 for that. What about? Ooh, guys, I almost forgot about this. Oh no, wait, I don't have it. It's 20 grand. I don't have enough, and I don't have a way to transport it. Shoot. Man, 15.5. See, this Lizard CR 600 is really nice because it not only does sugar beets to cut sugar beets. You can take stones, make it into lime. You can take wood into wood chips. You can take bales and chop it into loose product of all types. You can take this. You can see down the bottom right the straw, grass, hay, silage, and just have all loose product, which is so nice. So yeah, this is a nice little piece of equipment, but I mean, really, I don't need. I don't need this for long. Maybe I'll just lease it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna lease it because I don't need like forever, at least at the moment. $790. Yeah, we can live with that. Okay. Yeah. Yep, I can live with that. Okay. I'm going to run back to the farm, pick up my tractor, front end loader, and we are going to bring that over here to pick up the bucket and everything. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, back here at the farm. First things first, we are going to hop in our tractor, fire it up. Ooh, man, we got to give this thing a bath. Okay, we are connected. And one other thing that we can do hook up to this trailer here. There. So that way we can go ahead and cut our sugar beets. So from the downspout into the bucket, from the bucket into the trailer, it should be good to go from there. Alright, yeah, perfect. Alright, gonna head over to the shop, pick up the bucket. I will cut us back in as soon as I get back to the yard and start cutting some sugar beets. We'll see you there. Okay. So one thing that kind of I was cognizant of, but I didn't like really put too much thought behind it, is let's say we get snow and all that for the winter. That's, you know, best case scenario, we'll get snow and we can put our snow melter to use. We need to have a way to pick the snow off the ground. Right now we have a bucket, but it's a leased. So we're not going to have this bucket forever. Not quite sure, and obviously the bigger the bucket, the easier it's going to be to scoop things up. And I know there's like I could potentially get like a snow blower or something like that and just, you know, blow the snow into a trailer, something like that, but that could be expensive. I don't know, just I'm gonna have to do some thinking and figure out the best course of action from here, because we're gonna have to have it. We didn't just spend, you know, 70 some grand, almost 75 grand on a building just to stand there. You know, we need to actually put it to some good use. So we're gonna have to figure something out. Not 100% sure what to do at this point. I'm almost certainly going to have to take out a loan to buy whatever piece of equipment I need, because I don't know if we're going to get much more in the way of contracts rest of the month. I could be wrong about that. I hope I'm wrong about that. Sugar beets, 26,000 liters of sugar beets. Oh, hey, no. What is going on here? Alright, so we pulverized that load. Oh yeah, I'm just pushing the wrong buttons all over the place. Running into my trailer. Okay, now got a load of cut sugar beets in the trailer, but this trailer just isn't playing nice. So I think what we're going to do is just do one bucket at a time. Dump that into the silo. Now let's go ahead and back this up. So it's home, we'll just get it out of the way. And we'll go one bucket at a time, backwards and forwards, until we max out. Alright, perfect. Okay. Oops. Oh, shoot. Oh, darn it. Ay, 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 I am just failing all over the place here. But at least we're almost done. Just got a couple more bucket loads to do. Oh my goodness. Guys, somebody save me. Save me from myself. Alright, I'm thinking what? 2 more bucket loads. So here's one. And then... Oh, guys. I just might need to go to bed. Maybe that's my issue. Alright, so I guess I could have just stayed with the tractor hooked over here, or the trailer hooked over here, because, you know, kind of need it. Alright, so we're going to load up all that cut sugar beet that we just did. Just right there. 26,000 liters of cut sugar beet. Almost a full trailer load, which is nice. Alright, check that out. Perfect. Now, from here, we're going to return this leased piece of equipment, the bucket with the shredder on it, the cutter, And then we are going to drop off all the sugar beet to the processing plant, the fuel refinery. We'll meet you over at the shop first to return their bucket. We'll see you there. I don't know why I just did that. Well, I just wasted $1. Oh well. Alright, now I can take all these sugar beets, chopped sugar beets. I'm gonna take them to our facility just around the corner there. We're gonna make more fuel, more methane, more pig food, more compost. Ooh, hey. There we go. Sugar beets cut. Pow! Look at that. Look at that. And now it's going to process it really fast. I mean, you can see the sugar beets are going down, you know, relatively quickly. The electrical, the diesel, the methane, and compost pig food, all that's going up. So what was the ratio to that again? It was sugar beets. So for every 1,000 liters of cut sugar beets, we get 90 liters of fuel, of diesel, 4 liters of methane, 350 compost, and 150 pig food. So I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So while we're over here, we're gonna go run to the other facility. Let's see. Wish I had a way to... Now, how much would it be just to buy another pallet fork and just put it on? No, do I want to buy another one or just lease it? So I need to move that one crate of lumber and get that fixed up. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's. Well, I think we'll just lease pallet fork. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad to buy something like that too. We got the square baler now, so we should get something like that. I don't know, guys. I'm yeah, we're just gonna lease. We just got to move it out of the way just for now. Okay. So now let's go to the other facility. We'll move the lumber off to the side. And then let's see. Sorry, I'm just thinking what everything at the farm is taken care of. All the animals are fed. We've got the processes here at the fuel refinery going. We've got the wood facility that is processing just fine. Alright, so let's... Looks like they're lined up. Squeeze that. Okay. Move the wood. And let's not do that. Do something like that. Perfect. Undo that. Alright. I don't think it's going to require any attention here. Here. So, got a decent amount of water, but got more than half. No, we got the equipment over here. We might as well just do it. Oh, yay. Let's do that. We're gonna fill up this trailer with some water. Let's see. Let's go ahead and back this up. There we go. All right. That's almost full, so we are going to say that that is good. Alright, so trailer is dropped off. Pick this one back up. And let's head back to the farm. Ooh, you know what? You know what we ought to just do real fast? We're not going to use this facility. Oh, you know what we ought to do real fast? Let's just do some loop-de-loops around the roundabout here. Let's just do that. Now, what I was going to say is that we should take some of the wood chips and just dispense of them, but no, I don't think we'll end up doing that. I think we're going to hang on to the wood chips. I think we're going to, at this point, we're going to go ahead back to the farm. Once we get back to the farm, we're going to go and, you know what, let's check the contract screen. Just, nope. It's noon. Let's see what the contracts say after 12, and if the contracts are still, you know, missing, then we'll probably just hang out with the family the rest of the day. Like I was saying, we'll just play with the kid, sit down, relax, and then pick it up bright and early tomorrow morning. But I will cut us back in once we get to the farm. We'll see you there. Alright, we're here at the farm. We're going to go ahead and drop off this trailer, disconnect from the front end loader. Actually, we're probably going to wash these things because holy cow, these things are dirty. Let's grab the hose. Let's see, right there it is. Look at that. You know, this probably could use a hit too. And then this stuff over here. The tractor, of course, because whew. Alright, let's go take the hose back. There we go. Disconnect. Pop this about right. There. Perfect. Alright, well, I think we made some good progress in this episode. I think we're going to, I think we're going to skip ahead of the day, but I think that, you know what? No, we're not going to skip ahead just now. We're going to go ahead and end it here. I think we made some good progress today. We will, I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please show me by liking, subscribing, sharing, following, doing all the things that the algorithms enjoy you doing to show that you're engaged with the channel. That being said, hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.